Just thought I would come live for a few minutes to see what's going on, catching up. Another anniversary in the books. Hi, Miss Amy. How you doing? Hi, Derp. How you? Thank you, Miss Amy. So what's new with you, Derp? Hi, Gail. Hi, Ozzy. How you doing? Thank you. Glad it's in the books and we're on to just living normal now. Oh, good. Good to hear, Derp. I hear you, Gail. I took a nap. We were running, running, running forever, it seemed, and then I got tired. So I was over at Jeff's channel, and he was chomping away on his gum, and he was all proud of himself that and he gave me a shout out from the screen saying, "Oh, I do that to piss Trish off." So there you go, Jeff. I gave you a shout out too. I agree, Miss Amy. I agree. But that's always been something like in 2020 when we had the shutdowns, and if you went to a fast food place, you couldn't go in, so you'd have to eat in the truck. Oh my I never knew my husband drank that loud or ate that. Hi, Marilyn Mike. How you doing? Boy, Marilyn Mike, I've been hearing all kinds of things about you. Holy smokes. Well, I've never had to hear that, Johnny. My man was always, smoke the flower kind of guy and bongs and things that he didn't do that. Oh, my heart goes out for you, Miss Amy. I know exactly how cringe that is. And then there's people who do nothing but watch those videos of people eating and drinking. I don't understand it. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Oh, the only thing that tips the scale there is somebody who has a mouthful of food, and they're smacking away and chewing that and then all of a sudden, they wanna have a major conversation with that food in their mouth. No. No. That isn't even who I heard it from, Marilyn Mike. Listen to me. Oh, I know, Amos Amy, I know. And then there's that one, and I give you this, he's not bad looking, he's not hard on the eyes, uh, Asian dude, and but no, no. Howdy, Jason, how you doing? Well, Marilyn Mike, I'd have to remember where I saw it, but you may know who would have said it if I say that, uh, let's see, how do I put this delicately enough for everyone else? You were doing the Pound Town in prison and proud of it. Does that ring any bells? And yes, that's delicate to me. Johnny, we Johnny, we don't need visuals. And do not ruin Hershey's candy bars. Uh, well, now you just made yourself all vanilla, Marilyn. My great. You not only stripped off the sprinkles, you just made yourself vanilla. Well, that was all the exciting news I had. But I want you to know they still are out there spreading it. Right, right, Gail. When you're working with chocolate, you have to be very delicate. You have to temper the chocolate, bottle it. Now pound cake, that stuff's some heavy, heavy stuff. You got no choice but to pound it down. And might I just add, a bundt cake has a hole in the middle for a reason. Have we ever known what the reason is? No. Exactly, Miss Amy. Delicate, a whisper. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to prove nothing, man. I'm like and why is bundt cake so heavy? Why was that ever a whole thing? Whoa. I would think, well, if you're behind, you ain't looking at nothing but either a bald head or hair, so I guess. You know what? Gail, I am more of a pie girl. We even had, pecan pie as our wedding cake. It was a huge pecan pie. "Hi, Mills, how you doing?" Oh, I would have probably liked those was a my mom was she evidently was one of the first people to ever find that, pistachio bundt cake with the pistachio frosting, and every special occasion, you just knew. You knew it was coming out. Oh, me too. Me too, Gail, me too. And, Granny Smith made, apple pie or apple dumplings with a thin slice of, extra sharp cheddar melted on it. Oh, nice, Miss Amy. I recently found a pineapple cake that you do something similar like that. Oh my gosh, so moist, so moist. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear you have a stomach ache. I could use something to eat too myself. Um, so the people that are in here I tend to, think that y'all have at least good taste. So I'm thinking about moving on to something else and not doing this anymore. But before I do make a solid decision, I would like to know that, if you don't watch me live, do you watch the replay? And if you do watch the replay, is it a big thing that the side chat is not there so that you get, like, both sides? "Hi, Artsy, how you doing?" See, that's what I was thinking, Gail, because I watched some of one of mine because somebody had said I said something or somebody else had said something, and then I noticed that was the first time I had noticed that the side chat doesn't load with it, and it's like, "Oh, how am I supposed?" And so I was looking into different, so I probably won't continue with Zoom because I guess you can't or I don't know how to get it to load with, Zoom. So if I do go ahead and do it, then I'll probably work on getting another, program that does load up with that. Hi, Julia, love and Dodoria. Julia, do you know if, Zoom will let you, load up the side chat when you, do that? Oh, so the side chat does eventually show up with the Well, I Googled it and I YouTubed it and I didn't see anything, Miss Amy, so I figured, well, somebody with Zoom will have to tell me how to do that because I don't know. And then I can't remember when I wouldn't catch G's, I couldn't remember if I ever saw a side chat there or not because I usually caught it live. Well, I Googled it and I YouTubed it and I didn't see anything, so I don't know. But I know that like StreamYards and stuff like that, I know that that's an option for those, so I just may have to do one of those. I was sad to see that Cutie Pie didn't go live tonight. I think she's just nervous about not knowing the whole ins and outs of the stream. Well, I would hope for my $16 a month that that would have been one of my options, Gail, but I don't know. And I sent a, help desk thing to Zoom. Still haven't heard back from them. Me either, Gail. I don't know. I guess I have 1,001 things I could talk about, but I would not know whether any of them would be interesting to any of you. So I just don't talk about them. Like I could talk about pets all the time. I could talk about baking all the time. Thank you all for coming in. There was a sad part of today, and I thought I could just get my mind off of it, but I don't think I can. So, see